Well, Brian, I know you had to have watched the next one, the big one-on-one conflict between Maria May and Yuka Sakazaki. Did you pay close attention to this?
First of all, let me say something. Mariah May, you know you got me doing it. Your stupid nicknames. Mariah May.
Mariah. They call the wind one of those things.
Mariah May is really good. She belongs in NXT or WWE. With that said, there's a lot going on this week, and if there was a match I was going to skip, I thought it would be what most people every week on the show actually skip, the women's segment, and I went with that.
Who's your favorite baseball player on the Mets up there?
Right now, Francisco Lindor.
Well, what about if old Francisco Lindor was to have a home run hitting contest with a fifth grader from fucking East Queens Elementary School? Would you watch that?
You know, in theory, it could be entertaining, but in execution, I think it would just be a really sad and pathetic thing. I probably wouldn't watch it, no.
Well, whoever booked this ought to be executed. Yuka was dressed like a Japanese genie in a bottle. And what is she, 12 years old? I mean, she wouldn't qualify for most of the rides at Six Flags, would she? And then they started the match.
She's 31. She's 31 years old. 5'2", 31 years old.
5'2", eyes of blue, looks like something from a zoo.
Trained by the DDT Dojo.
Oh, I'm sure she was. 31 years old, and she must have been a heavy smoker in kindergarten, stunted her growth.
Well, you know, the genie, you know, the inside the...
Well, yeah, you need a bigger bottle. It's like a jockey. I guess the jockeys and genies have to naturally, because of the demands of the profession, they have to be smaller.
Yeah, they got to bring their own smoke.
They stood there and slapped each other in the face over and over. And then they were laying some of them in. For some unknown reason, that's a good way to lose an eardrum. For no reason whatsoever. Anyway, finally, Maria foiled the magical girl splash off the ropes and won the match. And then the drama began unfolding. Now, help me, Brian, with this. Maria is the heel, and she beat the babyface and then was going to menace the babyface further, but Willow Nightingale ran out to tell Maria not to do anything to Yuki. And this... Yuka. I'm sorry, or were you just going to vomit?
No,
I'm sorry.
Yuka. You said Yuki. It's Yuka, not Yuki.
Okay, Sakazaki.
Yuka Sakazaki, not Yuki.
Okay, I'm sorry. Not Yuki Sakazaka, but Yuka Sakazaki.
Again, the last name wasn't in question. I don't know why you threw that in there, but no, Yuka
Well, because I had the I where the E was supposed to go. There's an A, E, I, O, and sometimes a U.
Except after C.
Well, that's true. So then Willow, when the music played, and Willow was standing guard over Yuka, so Maria couldn't menace her, then music plays, and Willow just turns her back on Maria to look at the music. And that's when Maria...
Seriously, what is she looking for?
There was nobody else there right then. It was just music, so she was looking at the music. Whoa, looking at the music all the time on a lazy morning. Anyway, so when she turned around to look at the music, Maria hit her. You know what she did, don't you? She hit Willow, hit Willow, hit Willow. With the title belt, boom, knocked her on her keister. Well, then Mitsu Arakawa came out because of that was her music. She was just running late.
Oh, it was Mina Shirakawa? I didn't watch this at all. No, you didn't say that, but I didn't realize that's who you were. Okay. Huh.
Yes. She came out, but then she was shocked at what Maria...
They shot her?
No, she was shocked, I say. Shocked.
She was shot.
No, we're not talking about what punishment they deserved. We're talking about what actually happened. She came out, but she was shocked that Maria had hit Willow, when Willow turned to watch Mitsu Arakawa's music. But then Maria ran to Mitsu and picked her up and hugged her, and they danced. And they danced. Wasn't that the Hooters? And then Yuka, who's been down in the ring since she got beat, she chased Maria away from hugging Mitsu. But then Mitsu and Yuka stared at each other because they didn't know what to think. I didn't either. I didn't know what to think.
You talk about how many of the Tony Khan book feuds are about friendships. This is a big one. It's about hugging. That's a big deal to him. Who's going to get that hug? Who deserves the hug? Who gets an all-out hug? No, this is, I mean, you know, Mina Shirakawa is very attractive, and Mariah May is very good in the ring, but the division is no.
Yeah.
It's a no. No.
I think we go back to that fifth grader at East Queens Elementary in the home run.
East Queens. Like there's a school called East Queens Elementary.
Well, how do you know that there isn't? Do you know every single school in all of Queens?
I'm willing to say there's no East Queens school.
Look it up
Elementary.
right now.
East Queens Elementary.
Well, maybe it's a high school. I'm sorry, I may be misinformed.
Who's informing you? Who is your informant?
They send me a goddamn list of all the schools I'm supposed to stay away from.
What?